Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I'm going to be talking about my experience meeting R5. Anyway, okay, so basically, me and my friend Naomi and my mom and my dad drove from Derby, Kansas to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and to see R5 at Kane's Ballroom and meet them. And so I'm not gonna say every single detail. That would take a really long time, but I'm just gonna say what all happened and stuff. So we drove there and we got to Kane's Ballroom and we had to wait outside in this line since we were VIPs and it was really cold outside, but we waited for 45 minutes and then they let us in. And when we first got to the door, we got to meet their dad, and he's really cool. Okay, so wait. First of all, if you don't know who R5 is, if you've ever watched Austin Alley, Ross Lynch is Austin in Austin Alley, and he's in R5. And Riker Lynch is in Glee, and he's a warbler. So yeah, and then I think Rydell was in a couple of things too. I don't know what she's in or anything, but then there's Ross, Riker, Ratliff, Rydell, and Rocky. And anyway, they're all brothers and sisters, and they're called R5 because their names start with R, and all their names start with R, and there's 5 of them. And anyway, when we got to the door, we met Mark, their dad, and he was just really cool, and he's the one who collected our tickets and such. And then when we got to the door, we got this really cool R5 bag. It's upside down. R5 bag, and it says R5 Loud Tour VIP, and I have my camera set on mirror, so that's why it's backwards. But it's this little drawstring bag, and it came with it came with their CD signed, and yeah, and it's called Loud. I haven't listened to it yet, because I've heard all the songs on it, but I kind of just want it to look at. But that's their EP, and since they're new, they haven't made a wow, that was cool. They haven't made a real CD yet, but I think it'll be coming out anyway. And it came with this official member, which I'll probably never use, but it's a R5 family official member VIP pass thing, and you can get on and chat with them and stuff and whatever, but I don't really do that. So anyway, that's that. And then I got a couple other things that I lost. Yeah, there, but it came with this cute little bracelet, and it was rubber, and it had little charms on it of their faces, and I thought that was pretty cool, but I lost it, so along with my sweater that I left there, which was not very good. But anyway, and then it came with a granola bar thingy. Well, it was a nut bar, and it had chocolate on it. It was really good. I already ate it. But yeah, it was really fun. And when we got to the door, of course, we met Mark, and then their manager, which is also their brother, his name's Ryland, he gave us this bag thingy, and this other guy did. And then we got our spots. There was these tables and stuff that you could set your stuff on and whatnot. And we set our stuff on it, and then we went to go find a place up front to watch the concert, and we hadn't met or seen R5 yet, so we went up there, and we got our spot and stuff, and we were in the very front along with some other people, and I met some new friends and stuff. But All the people there were pretty much girls though, and that doesn't surprise me. But anyway, we went up there and they came out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is Austin from Austin Alley in person. I'm like freaking out. But like when I freak out, I don't do anything. Like I'm really quiet. But anyway, we saw them come out, and they were all so cool, and we watched the sound check, and then they did Q&A, which is when you ask them questions and they answer, but I didn't ask any questions, but a few people did, and they did sound check, and that was really cool. And then we got to meet them and take our picture with them, which was also really cool. And they all smell really good, especially Ross. Like, he smells really good. And when I came home, my sleeve like still smelled like his cologne, which smells like really good. And anyway, so yeah. And another thing, like when they meet you, like, I mean, like, they don't say much, but like Ross like rubs everybody's back, like he goes like that, like to you. Anyway, and it was just like really, really, really fun. And they're really cool. And he's like, have a good time and stuff, blah blah blah. And I was like, thanks, you too. Which was kind of a stupid thing to say. Like, why would you say you too? Of course they're gonna have fun. Like, it's their concert. But anyway, yeah. And then after that, they did like their opening acts, which there was like about 4 of them or 5, I can't remember. But one of them was Brandon and Savannah, and Brandon was 15 and Savannah was 13, and they're really good. Like, they had some really good songs, and they handed out these cool shades. Yeah. And it says Brandon and Savannah on the side. And they were just really, really cool too. And he actually dropped his pick while he was playing guitar, and my friend Naomi picked it up and gave it to him, and he's like, thank you. Anyway, but they were really cool too. And yeah, and like there were some other bands there, and yeah, and they were just really cool. And then R5 came on like after all the bands played, and they were really good, and they played like a lot of songs that like from Austin Alley, and then a lot of songs from R5 and from their EP. They played a lot of songs from their EP, so yeah, it was really cool. And then after the concert was over, and it, like towards the end, like everybody was like starting to like smell really bad and get really sweaty, and it was like really gross. But anyway, and oh yeah, and the thing that was awesome was that I was in the front row and stuff, like on the very front, like resting my arms on the stage or whatever. And while they were singing Not a Love Song from Austin Alley, like the part where it goes, when you're playing with your hair and you just don't care, like Riker literally came up like really close to me, like 2 inches like away from me, and went like this to my hair and like smiled at me, and it was really cute. So anyway, but he's 21, and that was really cool. And then after the concert was over, we got to get our stuff signed, and I didn't notice, but I have the exact same guitar strap as Ross Lynch, and I was like freaking out. Like, my friend pointed out when the concert first started, she was like, Kelsey, Ross has the same guitar strap as you, and I like just got this at Guitar Center the other day, and yeah, so they all signed it, and the first one is Riker's, and it says, "You rock, Riker," and you can't really see it because the checkers and stuff, but yeah. And then there's like some signatures on here like I don't really recognize because I don't know them that well, but This one's Ratliff's, the drummer, and then there's Ross's, and it's in silver. And then it says my name, and then the guy that played, I can't remember, but like I don't remember some of these things, but here's Rydell's, and it has a little heart. And yeah, and when I went to meet them and they signed it, Rocky was like, you know, you have like the exact same guitar strap as Ross, and I'm like, yeah, like my friend pointed that out, and anyway, that was just really cool. And then when I went up to Ross, he was like, sup dude, and I was like, hey, because I thought, yeah, I'm not a dude, but you know, it was really cool that I got to meet them and stuff, and yeah, but thanks for watching, and that was my experience thingy meeting R5. Yeah, and I spent $89 to meet them, that I made by myself, shoveling snow, and so I felt accomplished. But yeah, I got my guitar strap signed, and I'm happy now. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.